So there's this new Facebook, YouTube. Oh, okay. There's this new tag that's going on called My First Time, so I figured I'd try it. Okay, so I wrote down a bunch of list of questions that I found on YouTube. So so I'm just gonna start. Okay, so tweet. My first tweet. Well, I think my first tweet was in second year, so that was 2 years ago. I had to do it for class. Not really much of a tweeter, but yeah. I don't remember what I said. I don't remember, but I don't even remember my password to my Twitter account. So I can't even go back to check. But yeah, my first tweet was probably in 2011. Yeah, okay. My first the first channel I subscribed to on YouTube. I think the first channel I subscribed to on YouTube was my friend's channel, I think Afrocentrics. Yeah, it was about like natural hair and stuff like that. But yeah, and that was how I got addicted to YouTube. Okay, so my first alcoholic drink. Don't remember. Okay, I don't remember when exactly it was, but I remember it was Bailey's, cause like when I was younger, my mom or my dad? I don't know. We used to have Baileys at home, and we'd get to have like a cup or something. Well, not like a big cup, like a small sip, like a few sips, not enough to get you drunk or tipsy or anything. But yeah, Baileys. My first job was in summer of grade 11, grade 12. Yeah, grade 12, doing the papers. Yeah, my first job was distributing newspaper. Yeah. And then I got really busy with like sports and other things, and then I ended up quitting like after a year, and then my brother took the job. But yeah. The first person that texted me this morning. Who texted me this morning? Let's see. Oh wow, the first person that texted me this morning was I think maybe not my sister. Nick texted me this morning. Nick was the first person that texted me this morning. Yeah. And the first person I saw this morning was a random stranger because I was on my way to school. That was the first person I saw this morning. Yep. Okay, so my first grade teacher. Don't remember my first grade teacher, but I remember when I was younger. This was back in Nigeria. When I was younger, and I had a teacher that was really, really mean, and she used to like. And she was so mean, and she used to tell me I had big eyes, and like I don't know, it was so bad. Like I remember crying. It was so horrible. I don't remember her name or anything, but I just remember her being really, 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 really mean. Like it was so bad. But yeah. Oh, my first airplane ride and where to? My first airplane ride was coming to Canada from Nigeria. So I moved from Nigeria to Canada when I was 13. So that was my first airplane ride ever. Well, with family. But airplane ride alone was just recently last year. Oh yeah. About a year ago to Japan alone. That was fun. And okay, so my first best friend, like, do I still talk to them? Yeah, my first best friend was in high school, Nigerian high school, was Fei. Yeah, my first best friend's Fei. I kind of still talk to her, but not really, kind of, because since I moved, it was kind of hard to keep in touch. So yeah, I still talk to her once in a while, the random Facebook messages, hi, bye, stuff. Yeah. So next question, my first sleepover. My first sleepover was, oh wow, my first sleepover was not until university. Yeah, not until uni, right? Yeah. And it wasn't really a sleepover. Well, okay. So I was never really, yeah, I wasn't allowed to go on sleepovers because my mom always said, like, why would you go to someone else's house if you have your own comfortable bed? Like, why would you want to, sleep on someone else's bed when you can sleep in your own bed? Which made complete sense. But, back then I was just like, I never get to hang out with my friends. But my first, I mean, in high school I did, like, I went camping and stuff. So I don't know if that counts as a sleepover. But yeah, but I would say my first sleepover, if you like say sleepover, was in first year. I think it was either first or second year, which is 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And my parents actually let me go with my friends to a cabin, like to their cabin somewhere up north, which was like, it was really far. But I was actually surprised and really, really happy they let me go because it was really, really fun. So that was my first sleepover in a cabin kind of thing. Yeah. First thing I did this morning. What was the first thing I did this morning? What did I do this morning when I woke up? Oh, that's hard. That's tough. I think the first thing I did this morning, I went to pee. Yeah, that was the first thing I did this morning. I went to use yeah. And then I brushed my teeth. Yeah, that was, what? No, was it? Yeah, that was the first thing I did this morning. Yeah. My first concert. Have I ever really been to? I haven't really been to a concert, but in first year they had this concert for first year students on campus. So I would say that was my first concert, and I think it was the Matrix. No, not Matrix. Metric. Is it Metric? Is that what they're called? Metric. If there's a band called Metric, then that was my first concert. It was actually really fun. But okay, so my first broken bone. I have never broken a bone, and knock on wood, I would never break one. I have never broken a bone, but I have dislocated my knee a lot. And this actually started in, like, I think, oh, okay, this is how it started. So when I was in Nigeria, I was in like Nigerian high school. I think I was 11. We had home economics class. Actually, I didn't have home economics class. I think I just came out from art class or something. There's an home economics class not far from my class. So they were cooking in home economics class, and we all decided to go like take a look at what they were cooking. And it was raining, and I didn't want to get wet. So I decided to leap over towards the window, and then I jumped and dislocated my knee. And then back then, because I didn't know what it was, and like I had like seniors that like put Vicks on my leg and like massage it and like stuff like that. And then because when you dislocate your knee, it's like it takes a while before you can do like a full range of motion again with your knee. So because I couldn't straighten my knee properly, so they figured like if they jumped on my knee, it would straighten it out and it wouldn't hurt that much. So one day I was laying in bed, at night, and then they were right by my window looking outside, and I didn't know what they were doing. And the next thing, both of them jumped on my knee, my dislocated knee. So yeah, I think that was the moment. I don't remember, but yeah, it was really, really painful. And then I think a few years after, when I moved to Canada, I started doing sports. And then it kind of gradually got worse from there. But that's a different story. Yeah, so my first piercing. Yeah, I was a baby when I got my first piercing. I think it's like a thing in Nigeria, and like when you're born and you're a girl, you automatically get your ears pierced. Unless you're like Deeper Life or something, which is like a Christian denomination. But yeah, I got my ears pierced when I was a baby. Yeah. I don't have any other piercing, just my ears. Okay, first foreign country I've ever been to. Yep, Canada. When I moved to Canada, that was my first foreign country. But alone, my first foreign country was Japan. Yeah. Oh, and that was also my first trip alone, which was really really fun and kind of scary because I didn't know, like, I've never. It was my first time traveling alone, and like it was like to Japan, and I never studied Japanese before then, and like when I got to the airport, because I had my friend got me like a Japanese like planet, I think, I don't remember what it's called, but it's something planet. And then my friend got it for me during summer because she knew I was going to Japan, and I was like freaking out because I'd never studied Japanese before. So I took it with me, and then I think on the plane right there, or something, or before I left, I like looked at the book. Lonely Planets, that's what it's called. Yeah, Lonely Planets. And then I got to the airport, and because the shuttle bus that was supposed to pick me from the airport to school wasn't gonna come till the next day, and there was no way I could have gotten to campus without the shuttle bus. Well, I could have, but I didn't speak Japanese, so I figured I had to wait for the shuttle bus. So I had to sleep at the airport. And at the airport, what they do is like at night they get like security guards to like roam around the airport, and like, you know, I guess a security check thing. I don't know why they do that, but like the next thing, like these two Japanese security guards started walking towards me, and I think they said something in Japanese. I don't remember exactly. Oh, I think they said, "What are you doing?" or "Where are you going?" or something. And I don't remember what I said, but it was something in Japanese, and I was really really happy about it. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I was really nervous because I didn't know what was going on. And I didn't know what was going to happen. But yeah, I don't remember exactly how it played out, but it was good because yeah, it was good. Oh, okay. So the first movie I remember ever seeing, the first movie. Okay, the first movie I remember, the first movie I remember ever seeing, I think, was a Bollywood movie. Yeah, we used to watch a lot of Bollywood movies when I was a kid. I don't remember. I think it's because my dad liked Bollywood movies. I'm not sure. But yeah, the first movie I remember seeing was a Bollywood movie, and it was called Mad. And I don't remember anything in the movie, but the only thing I remember in the movie was a dog taking a piss in a guy's mouth. Oh, okay. I think I remember now. Okay, the dog. Okay, there's this superhero guy, and there's this the dog belongs to this really hero guy person, and I think the guy just beat up this other guy, and then after he beat up the bad guy, the dog went and like pissed in the guy's mouth to kind of finish him off. But that's the only thing I remember about the movie. But yeah, the first movie I remember ever seeing. So yeah, that was my first time tag, and yeah, that was fun. Okay, so yeah, so if you like my video, or if you want to see more of me, please thumbs up this video and subscribe down here.
Just the other day, I was talking to the weatherman about today.